It may be more than 20 years since the Sinclair C5 hit the roads of Britain, but for one Southport family, the battery-powered tricycle is back for good. The Hardy family have joined forces to restore an original Sinclair C5, which once belonged to Les Dennis's comedy partner, Dustin Gee.
Well, in 1983, Dustin Gee and Les Dennis were doing a pantomime here in Southport, and Dustin had ordered the Sinclair C5 to be raffled off, and unfortunately after his death it was raffled off, but at the last performance we were in the audience and my mother won it. We all had a little go in it at the time when the battery was full and we could pedal it, but then it sat unused in our garage for a long time, and then my mother gave it to St Teresa's in Southport as a donation for them to use in their summer fairs, but it was a bit of a health and safety issue with lots of people around, so it stayed under wraps for a long time in the garage. But then somebody, we later learned, tried to steal the Sinclair. So Father then put it more into the back of the presbytery gardens, and lots of things, debris, buried it. And I kept thinking of it for years, thinking it really should be used again now. And we went to the Manchester Science Museum with my children, and there was one on display. So I said to my husband, you know, we really should try and dig it out and get it used again at the fairs. So with the help of another parishioner, Mike Birkby, myself and my husband, we dug it out. Then my son, Daniel, and my husband have cleaned and restored it all. It really was quite emotional because obviously my mum and my dad have died now, but when the last time I saw this, obviously it was like with my mother. And we're going to hopefully try and get the battery up and running so it can be used on the beach. It can go very fast, as my son has proved, along with my daughter, because they're quite light and you can pedal it quite quickly. But it was used at the summer fair at St Teresa's this year, and the children had a great time going round and round and round it was in constant use, so it's a good novelty. We're really chuffed to have it back, and we'll keep it nice and safe now so that it's not under any harm, and it'll get dug out for, you know, school fairs and PTAs and church fairs, and you know, I think my husband would like to hear from anybody else in the Southport or even, you know, the Lancashire area, Merseyside area, who might have another one.